Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
We're starting inside the house, even though today is actually not about the house at all.
For once.
Yeah.
Not for once, actually. We've been working for a long time inside the stable, but today's a huge day.
We've been building up towards this day for how long now? Since
I was born.
well, yeah, I guess, but since we bought the place, or since we actually first saw the place in March of 2024. I'm a little bit sick, so please bear with me on that, but nothing will take away from today. We are having all of the installs from Röwer Rüb, which is the stable company that we've decided to go with for all of our interiors. They really are the Rolls-Royce of the industry. It's the best of the best.
And I think with the whole vision that we had from when we saw the barn and we started planning and kind of coming up with ideas, then they also really matched with what we like and how we wanted things.
Exactly, and we knew we wanted to do something custom, something special, because the barn that we have is also very old. We wanted to respect the heritage, do something unique, something that isn't seen all the time. So we paired up with them. You guys saw us, these dogs.
Maces are back.
Okay, 1 second here. You guys saw us go to the showroom and have a look and pick everything out. It's been some time now and everything has been made. But today is the day where everything is going to commence. The Röwer Rüb team was already here yesterday, taking some measurements and doing some little checks.
And dropping the stuff off.
Yeah, and delivering everything, which was exciting. But today is actually when the real stuff's going to begin and it's going to start, which is really, really exciting. It's the morning now. So they're already here because we heard them. But we have a visit from Nick. And he's going to be kind of guiding us through the process of what's to come. So we will meet him outside shortly and we're going to kind of show you what we're up to now and everything in between until the install is finished.
And the barn will never look the same anymore.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, this was such a big dream for so long and we worked with so many amazing people. Of course, Andrea from Equestrian Residences made it all come together. Röwer Rüb actually delivering and bringing all the interiors and their knowledge, and we've worked with our own architects here to get all the permits. You and I worked for many years very hard to even be able to achieve buying a place like this, so everything has kind of come to this. My dad, how could I forget? I mean, my dad's been overseeing and basically doing everything in terms of the build, and my mom has been very supportive and helpful too. So it's taken so many people and so many years to actually get to this point, so I'm very excited.
For me, it's just strange because you have such great ideas, but then to really think that they now become reality. The same as with the outdoor arena and then now with the stables. So I can't wait, actually.
There's so many things lived in our imagination for so long that actually, what you said, now that they actually come to life, it feels very surreal. So it's definitely a pinch me moment.
And maybe we can do some help. Like maybe we can help them a little bit. Do some things ourselves.
I'm not sure if I'm in the mood to help, but I will definitely watch. I'm in the mood to watch. We just want to enjoy it, you know? But okay, if we can do some things that we can't ruin, then I'm definitely up for it too. Well, that's kind of it. I'm very excited and itching to get in the barn, so I think we can just walk out there.
Yes, please.
And start with the update and start with the install.
And see the new view from the little window from inside the house.
Oh yeah, because that will have changed too.
Come, girls.
Okay, let's go. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi,
Nice to
how are
see
you?
again. Good.
It's finally happening.
Yeah.
Everything we'd kind of discussed in the showroom. It's always weird when these things happen, like you see it all on paper and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, the day has come.
This is very
installing
strange.
Everything.
Really, really strange because we've been living in this kind of
Chaos.
demolishing and chaos. And now it's like actually happening. It's really crazy.
Yeah, but we're now changing from a drawing that's just flat on the table to something that's then coming reality.
Yeah, and also a lot of the choices we made. I mean, you guys at home, you haven't seen exactly everything that we've picked. And we've chosen, so you haven't seen it yet, but there's already some developments happening inside. The shell of it all is going up. But I think we can talk a little bit through our choices and what we made and why, and I'm curious to hear what you think of how everything is going already.
Yep.
And then, of course, over the course of the next couple of days, it's all going to be coming up and getting finalized.
It's going really quick now.
It's going really quickly. Yeah, and the whole team is just like one after each other, and we were like getting ready this morning to film, obviously, and everything, and then we looked out the window, we were like, holy, it's going, it's like, it's happening, the stables are going up.
Your sweet dad was working till 4 a.m. last night also preparing things.
Yeah, my dad wants to be very involved, so he was doing some of the drilling and some of the final calculations and stuff. It's been nice actually that it's been a nice partnership, because my dad's kind of the contractor, I guess you would say.
Yes.
So that's nice that we've all kind of worked as a team to make it happen.
That went really well, and I think that's where yeah, we see the benefit of having somebody like your dad involved as well, then taking from the technical background and to make everything spot on.
Precise.
Yeah. So
The German way.
yeah.
Well, let's go have a look. I'm curious to show obviously you guys, but also unique. See what you think.
For me, I'm just keep thinking about now this is going to be the new normal in the future.
I know. It's not yet normal actually, especially when you go in. Look at this. What do you think?
Impressive.
It looks good, right?
It's now you get a feel with everything. Last time I've seen it at the beginning, everything was still, as it was original. Now you can see that the colors and the open shape, everything now comes together.
Yeah.
When you were here, was it still with the cow things in?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, even before the demolition of that.
Yeah.
We'll have to roll some
raw
footage.
material.
Yeah.
No.
The vision still had to come.
Yes.
I will roll some footage so you guys can see exactly kind of the roots of this place and where we came from, because it's easy to forget along the way.
Yes. Yeah.
Especially for us, because we see it every day. But actually, sometimes I go back to the old videos and I think, whoa, that's a big difference already.
When there was the ceiling in here and when there was the trough there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, now it's much more open and airy and light.
Yeah. And I think it will have a lot of atmosphere in the end, with all the windows, but also the stables like this and the old building.
And the lighting.
Yeah.
The surprising thing for me is, like, of course, this building was always kind of like a barn, so it had something to do with animals and you could see that, but for the last 50 years, it hasn't really had a purpose. And now, as soon as you walk in, you think, this is a horse stable.
Yeah.
Like, it's plainly clear.
But this really
within a
has
second.
just gone in like 1.5 hours ago.
Yeah, this has all kind of just been propped up now very quickly. I think it might be good to talk through a little bit actually our selections and what we did, because for a lot of you guys, you've seen the renderings and we've talked through a little bit, but actually there's nothing like the real life example.
Is this the big reveal?
Well, kind of. I mean, we're getting there because it's all getting installed, so everyone's gonna see everything.
I think one of the major things is actually the structure of the building.
Yeah.
So there were some limits to what we had to work with, and I mean that's what we discussed backwards and forwards to actually how do we make the stables as large as possible, but also incorporate the structure.
Yeah.
And that's why also we had some talks about how much of an angle do we put here,
Yes.
and how much do we go back in there.
Yeah, that was quite a big discussion because it had to make sense. There's always the line of technically what works and then also what realistically can happen. So that you really helped bridge that, because we were like, we want this to look like this, and then we want everything to flow very naturally. And you said, yeah, but we have certain measurements. So it's not that you can just throw in whatever you want.
I think that's what's been so good, because you're always really creative and you really want the nicest thing.
But technically, no idea.
But you are very technical, so you but also have a lot of experience, of course, with the horse stuff.
Yes.
So that's how it really worked out now.
Yeah.
And I think what was actually the limit, or not the limit, but that's maybe this is actually the determining size.
Yeah.
So for the rotating trough.
We haven't done that yet.
No, they're not installed yet. They're back there.
But this is the dimension that's replicated on the other side, and you didn't want to have a straight line. And I think this is now the best solution in terms of technicality. Yeah. But also aesthetics, and incorporating then the stable front here. So then this can be closed.
Yes.
So while they eat, they have privacy.
Yeah.
And then from there backwards, they have a grilled part.
And you gave us quite a good tip actually, is that, which you can so easily overlook, but to put the feeders on the other end also additionally, so they're not like eating in the same corners. And it's easy to think now, oh, that's so obvious. But when there's so many details going into these kind of builds, you just forget. Yeah. And then you're stuck with this issue.
But even now, I don't think we could have opened them that way if they would have been next to
No,
it would have worked.
Yeah.
But you
just
actually,
one at a time.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice that we've thought it through now, because actually it solves many issues now down the line.
But it's also then, now it's all logic. If you're working, you always open the door away from the main house.
Yeah,
and the feeder is always on the right.
Yeah.
You do not have to think you're box 1, 2, 3, 4, and dad's together, and then it comes an empty space. No, it's always the same rhythm.
That's true, yeah. And what do you think of the size of the stables?
They're huge.
Yeah.
Because they put all these things in.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the last time we can walk through it normally. We can't do this anymore. But the size is quite...
They feel big.
Yeah.
They feel big. I mean, we always knew on paper they were big, but we were so used to seeing this as an open space. But now actually seeing the stable like this, you think, okay, the horses are gonna have plenty of space in here.
And I think it's also, this was actually the line.
Yeah, originally.
And we moved it as much further forward as possible.
Yeah.
But also taking into account that there's a round post that will go up with a certain height and then have a sort of a light feature on top in front. You need a certain distance between these two parts.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
and this is the technical details that we were talking about that and I have no idea. We just said we want a light on top. It's like not that easy, especially with these interesting buildings. And I think you guys can kind of tell, we discussed it, but we did end up going with the Berlin fronts, which is exciting. I think it was actually a group favorite from everyone that watched the videos as well. They really liked that one too.
Okay.
And we did this anthracite. How do you say that in English?
Anthracite.
Anthracite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powder finishing.
Yeah.
Or powder coating, which looks incredible.
Yes.
And is very durable as well.
It's durable, but it's also possible to be repaired. It's not a RAL color, but if you have scratches on it, you can repair it without a color difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Because that might happen.
Well, it's inevitable with horses. At some point, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Also, what everybody likes, because we had these drinkers a little bit earlier, but everybody here loves the...
Yes, they look really nice.
Yeah. And also the height is good, that it's not so high that they actually been able to drink from further below.
Yeah, and we hid all the piping in the wall, because that's like one of my pet peeves at stables, is that you have like this really beautiful outline and then you have these awful pipes that always get spider webs and stuff on them. Yeah. So we put all the piping in the wall, which actually helps insulate them a little bit.
And the horses like to chew on it.
Yes,
and
especially Gaio. He likes to chew everything. Yeah. And then you guys will have seen also that we have, this was a Röwer Rüb recommendation as well, the form stones.
Yes.
Because at first we were just going to do a regular border, and you recommended that we do these form stones because they actually round down towards the horses, so there's no hard edge.
No.
And our rubber that we're doing here in the main aisle is going to sit flush here. So there's still some work obviously that needs to be done here. And then there's this step down that we also discussed, so all the bedding and stuff stays inside the stable, but it's nicely rounded for the horses.
Yeah. And also where the drilling is now, so that the horses, that this is rounded, so they can't stand on top of it.
Exactly.
And they don't get problems with their joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what Andres used to do at one of the stables. He was just standing with his front legs the whole time.
Yeah. And then he starts to do this one.
No, that's not good. No. And actually one other thing, because these are all the details you have to think about with these builds, because later on you're going to be thankful, is one of the challenges of this building is that how many centimeters is it higher, 20 or 40?
20. 20 is the
So the first stable is 20 centimeters higher than the last stable, which obviously presents quite an issue because everything's going downhill and you want all the stable fronts to be straight, but that's not possible. So what we decided to do is we placed the drain at the last stable, and these are not installed yet, but these will all be slightly raised. That way when you start hosing down at the top stable, all the water still allows to go through down to the drain. And this is actually a recommendation from you.
Yeah. So
it was
at the moment, that's what we talked about earlier. So this is at the moment it's sit on the rubber, but once the partitions are installed, they are fixed from the top, and then they are lifted
up.
Yeah.
Because this is special for the bottom.
Yeah, this is hardwood.
Yeah.
That's the only hardwood that we use in the lower part.
Yeah.
To be resistant against the urine.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. And of course, in the future, we're going to have to do something to protect the columns from the horses being able to chew on them and eat them. But this is something that will come once the stables are installed. Yeah. And then we have our own areas to work with. And then I was also talking to you about maybe doing one other thing, because of course it's easy to forget a little bit some details as you go. But we were discussing doing like a custom metal, how would you call it?
Like the bars?
It's a protection grille for the door, because the door it's painted and it will not look that way after 2 weeks.
No.
So to be considered is to have a grille here with the same line as the stable front, and then a grille here with a flap so it can open and the horse can get his head out.
Yes.
But it can also be closed when the door is closed, so the wood is actually protected.
Because the idea is in the summer, this whole door will be open for some cross ventilation, and we also want the horses to have visibility out this way. It's only nice if it's possible, But of course, then they need to make sure that they stay in as well.
Yeah.
And this door is just wood. It's not intended for that purpose.
You guys are also really about the ventilation, right? The airflow.
Yeah.
I think here with the roof you have some
This roof?
ventilation.
Yes, it's high inclination,
Some,
and then you also can open the window with you open them fully, or you just tilt them, so it's for the winter time. You get a certain amount of air into it.
Yeah. No, I think ventilation won't be an issue with this roof.
No.
It's more keeping the rain out. But that's something that we will.
Yeah, but I think
out.
you will have some. Yeah, you have air volume, so you won't smell any.
Yeah. Or that humidity, you know, when you walk into some stables and you're like hit with this humidity, and then you start to get the green on the walls. We shouldn't have that here.
No.
Should we look at the pony stable? Because that's actually coming along quite a lot. And then you guys will get an idea also of the wooden finish that we picked.
Look how nice, because we were really looking for a good solution for the pony stable, but also to be able to put a bigger horse in if we needed to. So if you have a low door, it's a bit more difficult. And then I think you also had this.
Yes,
suggestion.
and also that it's not too low, so the pony can think, I just walk out.
Yeah.
And that's, as you just indicated with the bamboo, we tried to match that to the oak, and that was a challenge.
It is a challenge.
Yeah.
We decided to try and have as much of a neutral wood color, because we have quite a few different palettes going on in here. And also one thing that I've learned with colors from doing the house and stuff, it just depends also how the light hits it.
Yep.
Because if the light hits it a certain way, it looks lighter, then it looks darker. And the stable fronts are always going to be backlit because all the windows are coming this way, so they will always look darker. So actually it's a tiny bit lighter than some of the wood, but when you will see it here, maybe actually if we turn around, we can
But I think it's quite nice, even if it's a bit like lighter.
But if you see it here, it already looks different.
Yes.
It already looks much darker, and it blends in much better. So
and if you see
should
the
actually
same
come
board
together.
from the other side,
yes,
it will be more similar like that.
exactly. And one little detail, sorry, I'm going to bring you guys back here, but one little
Just wanted to
detail.
say we're not done in the pony stable
No,
yet.
but are you guys seeing our beautiful finishes of the handles? They're done in this brass finish, but actually they're made of gold, which is kind of nuts to say, but only the best from R&R. But we went with these. I mean, you guys have some different handle options.
Yes.
I don't know what the actual name of this one was.
This is just a different way of doing it. This is opening like a car door.
Yeah.
So you just pull it against you, whereas the other one, you just have to push it.
Oh yeah, it goes that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is really beautiful.
Yeah, and actually I think the brass works so much better in here because there's such a warm tone to the building with the wood and all that kind of stuff. And I think this really actually elevates everything. It looks really nice.
You want to show the inside too?
We should go in. Now the center partition has been put in for the ponies, which is exciting. It looks really, really good. And we did something that is removable if we want to. So if we want to take this off because we want to put like a foal in here or a slightly smaller horse, it's possible.
But the stable is still not small.
No. I mean, for the ponies, it's perfect, and they can see each other because of the bars.
They can see each other, but the space in between the bars is reduced.
Yes.
It's just 20 millimeters. So
For the hoofs and...
Yeah. But I mean, it will be nice because we have like Macho, obviously the stallion, and he can't really be with other horses because he has different dietary issues and needs than like other horses. So then they both have this space. Maybe if you have a little foal and everything. So this gives us quite some. And I was thinking about it also. I said if we have one of the ponies living out, we can always use like that side for storage still, and then this side for a pony. Like, so it just gives you more flexibility.
Yep.
As
For
well.
now, be able to live with the other ones outside.
Yeah, because one of the ponies now is outside with the oldies,
okay.
and I don't think he will be coming in because they're very attached to him. But then we can actually use one side to just put stuff, maybe some extra hay or some things. That gives us some possibilities.
Maybe it's nice to go to the tack-up areas and the wash bay.
Yeah.
Because we have started there a little bit. First the wash bay. There's not much to talk about yet.
Well, I mean, we redid the foam stones, which was in line with those conversations that we had. So the foam stones went in. I mean, the rubber hasn't gone in. We will do a rubber floor, rubber sides. There's LED strips going also either side.
But these are really nice as well.
Yeah, and these are the Tack posts from you guys.
Yeah.
They will have the decorative brass piece on top, but for the sake of not getting them ruined, we have not put those on yet.
But the tack-up areas are.
But I think this is the way that we've originally talked about to have the stone the same as in the stables, and to have the rounded corner and go from there with a with a slope towards the back. And I think, as you said, once the LED stripe is in here, it lights up.
Yeah, and we will have some overhead lighting as well. Yeah. So it still should be a bright space, but actually it's quite nice because the fact that's a little bit more compact in here and small, when you're hosing, you don't have water going everywhere. No. It's a little bit more contained, which is nice.
And what I like with these stones, I mean, now it's a little bit dirty, but it could make it look nice as well. Yeah. Like it's not...
Yeah, that was a little recommendation from my dad.
Yes.
Yeah, but
detail-orientated father.
Yeah. But to cut this in such a way, it takes a little bit more.
It does.
Yeah.
Now this was quite tricky because we had, obviously these 2 tack-ups needed to happen, but we've got the door right there.
Yeah.
So there was some finicky, you were part of those conversations, Nick. So we were trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to do it that this pole doesn't feel like it's completely blocking this door, but that this pole still fulfills its purpose of being a tack-up post.
Because normally you recommend 170, I think, right?
Yeah. But it shouldn't be this narrow because then you can't walk in with a horse. Exactly. But this is sufficient. It's like a door. Yeah. And then you can actually walk in, turn around the horse, and face it backwards. Yeah. And there's plenty of space to walk. Yeah.
That was one of my biggest pet peeves, is that when we first thought, okay, we just make it as big as possible and put it on the sides, but then the whole time you're going under the ropes the whole time.
Or if you have to pack the truck. I mean, now I'm thinking you can also go that way if you park the truck there.
But this is a bit of a nightmare.
And this door, which was actually the first thing to go in, which made it super real and really nice, is going to the inside. Yeah. So then you have it open too, of course. Yeah. And we're working with a building that was not designed for what we're doing here. So we're doing the best we can with what we have, but actually I'm very happy with the flow in here now. Yeah. And our center divider will have a wooden top. Obviously there will be cabinets closing in here with storage. That's still yet to come, and the rubber and stuff is yet to come. And we're doing the foam stones on this side as well. That's going to be done next week. Yeah. Maybe we take you inside the tack room. I mean, to be honest, there's not much to see, but the floor is in. Yes. But yeah, we just did this kind of like limestone floor, so it feels a little bit like old and authentic, but without it being too much. And everything in here is oak, all the cabinetry. So I think it will go really, really nicely. But this will, I think this will come sometime in January. Yeah.
And you're gonna have a sink there.
Yeah, there's like a little small kitchenette sink area to clean up, tidy things, and make coffees and that kind of stuff is here. There's a bench then running through here. It's all kind of built in and incorporated. Here's the main saddle wall. There's like a square that's hollowed out for the saddles, and then all storage above on the sides and underneath. Yeah. And this will be all bridles and hanging things. Yeah.
And there's the heater.
Yeah, and then of course you have to think, well, how am I going to heat this space? Yes. And so we've hidden a really large radiator behind the door. Okay. So then it's not, but it's really large, so it's more than enough for this room.
Yeah, it's not a huge square cubic meters.
And we're going to be yelling, close the door, to whoever comes in here.
La porta, like your mom would say.
Yeah. But also you don't keep these kind of rooms the same temperature as a house. It's more like 15 degrees. Yes. You don't keep it 21, 22 or something.
No. We'll see. Winter?
With this heating bill, I think we keep it at 15.
So here are the stables on the outside for the horses, which was really exciting because it was one of the first things also that happened. So when we're in the garden, it really started to look like a stable, and it's really nice that the horses will be looking out here.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Yes, so this is really nice. And then we did I don't know if you saw the stones on top. Yeah. We tried to make it how it was originally.
Yeah, well done, you're doing well. Yeah, the keystone in the center is really what was the highlight for me, because that was on all the original doors on this barn, and I wanted to kind of replicate that feeling and look a little bit.
Yeah, because it was quite a hard choice when we were at your place. You had also the really nice windows that opened from, so they were really nice, but this was better for here.
And it's all opening one direction, and then with the cables for the lighting that's already there, it will look really nice when you have 8 o'clock at night, snow, horses looking out, lights on.
The dream scenario.
Very pretty. And when the garden is maintained and done, because right now we haven't had any time this year to touch the garden at all. That's going to be a project for the future. So it does look a little bit wild and unkept.
Now the horses will be part of the garden.
They will. They will. So we have little clips. Obviously you can clip the door shut. You can open it this way, but you can also,
you can also
how would you call that? Like
tilting.
Tilt it, yeah.
So for the winter period that you have then a minimum ventilation.
Yeah.
I had never seen that anywhere else.
No, neither.
Because now if you close it, it's still not too cold, but they still get some fresh air in.
Yeah. Well, the problem is you don't want the wind coming in the winter.
Yeah.
So, but this
And
still
the rain
gives the
and the-
the rain as well. But this is actually a really good option. So we're very happy with the windows.
Yeah.
And I texted you because we're a bit.
Small details.
Yeah. Well, I will admit that's my fault. But I asked if there was a way that we could change these into, because I wanted it to blend in a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I like this darker color.
Yeah.
But I think you have it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think we're gonna
I've
change
taken so what we had done
Oh,
is,
wow.
because if we powder coat this, you can't operate it anymore.
Yeah.
So you have this as one part and this as one part, this one part, so you can still operate it, and that's then powder coated in the same color.
Perfect.
So it's not that obvious when
Yeah.
you come. It's quite a detail that takes your eye
Yes.
straight away.
Yeah, I thought I wanted all to like blend better, like that it all looks like it's one, rather than like this being where the eye goes first.
For me, I would have never thought about it, but it does make a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I like is that you don't have bars in front of this.
Yeah, because it's safety glass. So
Yes.
it's done in a rubber sealant, so you get the water stays out, but it's also, it doesn't matter if you do this. It's
No.
also,
It's sturdy.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I will say is that all the products have been so incredibly heavy because we had to lift the door up to put it in.
Yes. Yeah.
But also all the windows and everything, it's really like German quality. You can feel that.
Yeah.
Right, it's day 2. I'm still a little sick, which is unfortunate, but nothing's gonna
Nice
stop
deep
me.
voice.
Yeah, nice deep voice, but nothing's gonna stop me and stop us from this incredible day. This is like the really exciting bit because yesterday and last night, everything finished up with like the main framework being done and the main skeleton of all the stables, which
Yes.
gave us a very good visual for the shape and sizing of everything. So it really came to life.
But now it already looks different because now some of the
Some of the wood is in.
bamboo.
Yeah, some of the
Yes, look.
custom wood. Now we're actually gonna see the first stable being fully assembled with the wood. Luke is just placing everything in.
Can I put one in too?
You wanna try to put one in?
Oh, really? Eentje? Okay.
This is the very first one
it's
that's
very
gonna give
heavy.
us the complete look.
Onderin steken, doorheen en eerst boven.
So,
Ja,
so.
en dan deze opschrijven.
That's why this is here.
Oh, it's like a
Papa.
little puzzle.
Perfect.
Yeah. 4+ H.
Not you saying 4+ and then struggling.
Oh wait, it's not right.
Oh. Oh, I think we have one
Which
wrong
way
size.
does it have to go? Probably this way.
No, I think that's just bigger, Jesse. I think.
SOS.
En zo weer.
Or you
Hij
think it's
klopt
upside
niet.
down.
Andersom.
Maar ik krijg hem er niet uit.
I thought you said it was easy, Jesse.
You can try it too. Okay.
The one job. The one job this boy had. Oh,
Now you can do
perfect.
this one. Then you have done it too.
Okay, I can try.
So, build the stable.
Are you putting first this side up?
Sunny side up. Oh, that went very smooth, of course. I don't know how you always
That's
are
right.
better.
You wanted to have a big mouth, but it went in good.
This one is.
That looks really nice. These are the kind of ventilation points that we were discussing when we were at the showroom. That you have the wood, but you still have ventilation going through. And obviously ventilation is very important in stables because there's a lot of ammonia, horse feces, all that kind of stuff. So you want to encourage as much ventilation as possible. We're quite lucky with our roof. We have incredible ventilation in our roof, maybe too much.
But look
but-
at it.
It looks really good. I'm excited to see this whole first shape come in.
It's really like a dream, no? It's very crazy.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's actually going like this.
And we had so many choices when we were there because, of course, you can choose to have just bars or you can have wood, you can have different shapes of wood, you can have it fully closed if you want to. I mean, it's
Have a
full,
closet.
Yeah, you can have a closet, it's a full custom thing, but actually this very traditional look, I really like.
I think it's good we
So-
didn't do the closet because I think it works really well and it's super nice to have a closet, but I think here it's nice to have it.
And I know what your closet would have looked like if we had one.
Wow.
And it would have been not good. So it's better that everything gets put away elsewhere where it has to be neat.
Wait, I'm getting another phone call. Can I just, I don't know if this is again the
Oh,
police.
you can take it. Oh yeah, we had, I can say this on camera. We had, when we were away in Spain, we were there obviously for 𝒐𝒏, you guys saw that vlog. and we had one of our, let's say, neighbors or people in our community come to our door and also call us and say that there was these strange men outside of our house taking photos of the whole perimeter. It was a car not from the Netherlands, and obviously it raised a lot of suspicion, so we've had to file a police report. But I think what people don't understand is there's always somebody in our community watching out for each other. There's always somebody at our house. We have a whole security system. So I don't think it's going to go well for these men because we have a photo of their car. So, but now we're still dealing with kind of the
This was just for the maintenance for the heating system.
Oh. But we did get a phone call back from the police.
Yeah, they put a voicemail, but the voicemail stopped after 9 seconds. So.
Very useful, very good. But okay, that's one thing I wanted to mention is that we, obviously when you have horses and animals and stuff, like we get very worried. So we've kind of have a whole security system in place, and actually there's something like 35 odd so cameras going up everywhere as well, additional to the security system we already have now.
So that will be nice, and then we can see every horse.
These people, if you want to come here, that's fine. Make sure to smile at the camera because you will be on camera. There's not one part of this property
That's
that
not the
won't
only
be
thing that
filmed.
will happen.
Yeah. Let's focus on the exciting stuff now with all the wood.
It's really heavy.
Yes, this is sturdy German quality. Oh.
Hey. Well, at
It's
least
sturdy.
it's damaged already.
It's
Oh, no.
sturdy, so it's not a problem.
Which way is it? Not this way.
The tall bit down. No, the other way.
Which way do I want outside?
Tall bit down.
It is.
Tall bit is this bit. No.
No, but look, now it's right.
You sure?
Well, of course I'm not sure.
No, the other way. Oh yeah.
Tall bit down.
That looks nice.
Really nice.
Wow. It's coming together.
Lots of hard work.
Also, all the brass caps are on top already.
Yeah, have you seen them?
And our golden handles as well on here. Wow.
Do we need to wear gloves by opening them?
White gloves every day. It's going to be so special when we have these lanterns on top. We're going to have to like start talking to the company about designing them. We need to figure out a little bit size-wise how that's going to work, but that's going to look really nice.
Your dad should be here to do one too.
I just can't get it because of this thing. Stab myself with a screwdriver. Oh, oh.
These two left hands.
Gosh, it's all assembling rather quickly now, isn't it? It just, somehow when you look at them all, like it's 6 stables, but it looks like more. I think just because there's a lot of details and everything, but it seems far bigger. And maybe it's also because the stables are very generously sized, but when I throw the eye, it looks like 10. But of course it's not. Looks good though. It's the final day of install here at the barn, which is very, very exciting. So much has been going on. There's been a full transformation, and it's
Still going.
we're still in the midst of it.
It's always one screw closer to the end.
Yes. And now the final touches is the last kind of separations between the beam and the stable fronts. We'll show you in a second that
They look
happening.
really good because they really take up the shape from the beams.
Big, big, huge thank you and shout out to Röwer Rüb for really making our dreams come true.
I just can't believe it still.
They have completely surpassed every expectation. And especially with the fact that basically everything we did is custom and tailored to the size of our very unique building. They really did an incredible job.
I just can't even pick a favorite thing because everything just looks really good. Not that
Yeah.
I have to, but it just looks, I just can't believe it still. It's just overwhelming.
Yeah, for us, picking the brass details was a little bit of like a last minute move in the end because
But I think that is really nice.
Yeah, because we were standing in the building, we were like, everything is so warm toned and the wood and everything and the silver kind of aluminium finish is like not really what we were after. And then this brass finish is really, I think, is the thing that made it go over the edge.
But even me, I'm never really so much into the details, but now the handles are one of my favorites.
Right, maybe you can take us through to some of these panels that are being finished. It's like the final touch of the stables.
Oh, wait, do you know actually we have water?
Is it working now?
Do it. Do your first touch of water.
Very nice.
And it's heated in the system for the
yeah,
freezing.
that's right. We do need to still clean the window a bit, but look at how cute that little view out is for the horses.
And we need to paint still. That
Yeah,
is
we do have
something
to
we have to
paint.
prioritize. Otherwise, if everything finished, but then the white walls are going to be brown.
Yeah.
But look, I was thinking if we could have a little handle here, we could open the door. Hello to the neighbor door.
Yeah. But this is definitely like, I'm very glad we went for this solid partition here because it's where the horses are eating. And especially with the stallions, then they have like their quiet section and then they have their kind of like interactive section where they can still talk to each other and see each other. And it could even be that one day we decide to make little windows here so the horses can actually touch and interact. But that's something we will see a little bit in the future.
It is possible with the size.
Yeah, and especially with Röwer Rüb because they can modify things as well afterwards. But we thought, okay, for now, let's just keep it straightforward, especially with the stallions, and then we will see.
But look how nice it's like going like this now.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's really like custom to the shape. And we will have to cover this wood. I know some of you will be asking. We will have to cover this in something so that the horses can't bite it and ruin it.
Do we need to try first or do we have to?
I think we have to.
And this because your dad made this concrete panel, concrete whatever you call it.
Yeah, it's like support.
He made like a wood print on it when he made it. So if you paint it,
Yeah.
then it will look the same as the beam.
You can't really see it, but there's these, little shapes.
it's strong
So that
enough.
will blend in a little bit better.
I'm always worried that this is not strong enough.
I don't think any of this is going anywhere.
But
Especially
yeah, what do you
because
think? Do you want to paint this or leave it like this?
I don't mind it, to be honest.
Just have to be
It just
sure
depends
it's
how
safe
it just
also.
depends how we cover this, you know? It just depends how we cover this beam. But that's a battle for another day. So that's pretty much where we're going to leave you guys for this install video. Obviously in the next couple of vlogs, you guys will be able to see everything starting to get more polished up. There's still quite a lot to
But this was a big
do.
step, but there's
Yeah.
a lot to do. It's crazy to think about how much, because we still need to do the floor, the bathroom,
Yeah, the
work at
tack
the tack
room.
hubs.
Yeah, and then
Tack
obviously
room.
all the floor here, this will be all rubber. So our shipment of rubber, because we did a custom print, is going to be arriving any day now. So all of these things need to be finalized before the horses go in. And we're hoping to get the horses in January. So that's the...
Every time it gets later, but at one point it will happen.
Yeah. But this has been such a dream come true. And
Big thank you to Röwer Rüb from
Yeah.
me too, and to you, and to everybody involved, and the whole team, because it's crazy.
to all the people that helped get us here, a big thank you. And also a big Merry Christmas to everybody at home watching. And this
And thank you guys as well.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to. This has been the biggest gift that we could ever have under the world's hugest tree. And it's all because of you guys. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you because you guys have really helped us achieve our dreams. So I'm excited that we also get to share it back with you all as well.
How do they do these hearts? Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you all
enjoy
for
the
watching.
holidays.
Yes, happy holidays, and we're gonna catch up with you guys. We've got, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more videos this year on my channel. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to think about the stables and how it turned out. So we'll be reading the comments as well.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.